really tired, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, do you have any fish bucks yet?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna start deducting money when you use the name Sam and not Jason.
Sorry, I didn't know.
It's all good. You can do it. I'm just deducting money for it. So that's you're at -1 fish buck right now.
-1 fish buck.
Yeah.
So the name Jason.
Yeah, Jason Gold Striker. That's the name of
Did
the
you see
character.
the board? Did you see the board game yet?
What board game?
The fucking board game I made with you on it was the fucking Gold Striker shit. The only reason I've been calling you by your name is because I'm shot today. You guys had me sitting in that fucking house for hours.
What house? To get picked up in? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like
Yeah,
literally, like woke up like really early. Got there at like 11:10. Was there until like 5 o'clock.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. There are people have bigger problems in the world, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just I'm pretty wiped out.
So what do you think of the house so far?
I think everybody's great. I do. I think everybody's really great.
You see any threats?
No.
Okay. So in your mind, you are the protagonist. You're going to win. Is that actually how you feel, or is that just something you're saying?
I think there's a potential to win. I think that if it's solely based on the stocks, then there is.
Stoics, which have no monetary.
I'm sorry. If it's if it's solely based on the Stoics, then there's a chance that I don't.
It's not solely based on the Stoics.
But I think that, I could provide a lot of entertainment. So, I don't know, I get a good feeling about it. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Why don't you give me your analysis?
Is it? Well, I think you're definitely in the sort of early, taking the chart lead out of the gates.
So I know that the
sure.
Stoics is down right now.
Well, I think, yeah. Is it, have you watched all of Fish Tank? Is that fair to assume?
I've watched bits and pieces of season 1 and season 2. I watched most of season 2, but I'm going to be honest with you, I really don't remember most of it. So that's why I say that, I fully watched season 3 for the most part. When you guys cut out in Vegas, I kept tuning back in and out because I was just so aggravated with the fact with the connection, which obviously you guys were even more aggravated. But yeah, no, I think season 3 was your best work. I know that you guys had a lot of bumps and obstacles along the way, but I think that, when you were executing well, you were executing really well, and I kind of wish you had kept on with that concept. I hope you bring it back.
What, Famous House?
I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. I think a lot of people loved it.
Is this like you expected it to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so.
Cool.
I would say so.
Now let's tell the audience a little bit about yourself. Can we get some background on you? Like, where are you from to start off with here?
Oh God, Sam, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, Sam. I'm so tired. So I was born in Johnson City, New York. I was in New York, Hartsfield until I was 4, and my dad was abusing my mom in front of me, so I don't remember much of my childhood. So I moved to Connecticut. I moved to Norwalk.
Would you like hitting her?
He threw the cats against the wall.
Good God.
In front of her, and then held a knife to her neck in front of me, and was screaming at me, saying that my mom likes big black cock. And I know it's kind of funny. I know it's kind of funny to listen to me tell that kind of story, and it is funny, but it's fucked up,
That's horrifying. I'm so sorry.
And crying is not Fish Tank, so I wish you didn't pull me in here right now. But yeah.
So what about?
I didn't really have anybody growing up.
Okay.
At all. And I was bullied mercilessly. So I spent a lot of my time on the computer, listening to music and studying psychology when I could, and trying to find different debts and things like that to be able to cope with my life. And I made a lot of stupid mistakes. And as I got older, my mom would continually say that my dad was an alcoholic and that she feared that I would become one. Not even that she feared. She said that I was definitely going to become one. Mm-hmm. So, I was immature.
Did you become an alcoholic?
Yes, I did. Mm. And it was the worst experience of my life. It really was. It was the worst.
Being an alcoholic? Both my parents were alcoholics.
I had no one.
Yeah.
No one. And I had this suicidal ideation that I wouldn't live until the age of 25 because I was too scared, or I would kill myself at the age of 24. Obviously that isn't the case. I made it, and I've got 5 years sober. I don't need congratulations. I'm not looking for pity.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Mm-hmm. Are you married?
I made it. I'm engaged.
You're engaged?
To my ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
He cheated on me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a trauma bond. Probably not the most healthy. But he stuck by me. And he's believed in my aspirations and my dreams. Mm-hmm. And that means more to me than anybody could ever understand, because I had no one. And people that I did have around always told me that I would never, ever make it as anything. My dad is a best-selling author, and discovered Biggie Smalls, and worked at the Source magazine, and all these things, and he would email me, and he would tell me to kill myself, and that I was fat and I was ugly and I would never accomplish anything, and all I ever really wanted to do was spend time with him. And so for years I just kind of kept trying to work on my craft, and what is it that I want to do with my life? And I didn't have a lot of money to go to college. I had spent my money for college on rehabs. And I decided that I wanted to be an actor. So I started to pursue that. And I found that I really have a passion for it. And I know this isn't really an acting gig. But in a way it is. Because, I kind of put on a facade. It's I know you probably do the same thing. When you're in the media or you're talking to a journalist, you kind of put on this face, and then when you're home, you're just a different person. And so that's what I do, for the most part. That's what I do. I know you don't give a fuck, and it's fine, because most people haven't really given a fuck about me in my life. But, I'm very lucky to be alive today. I don't have a lot of friends. I kind of keep my circle small. But I prefer quality over quantity. And my dad can go fuck himself. He couldn't even pay child support. And, yep. He's just an asshole.
So you made it through that.
Sorry.
What were your 20s? What have they been like so far? Did you go to school or anything?
I got my GED.
Mm-hmm.
Because I lost everything I owned 4 different times. I would start over, and I'd have a job, and I'd replace all my furniture, my clothes, just the stuff that kind of defines who you are. And I had to throw it all out in dumpsters and take a suitcase and move and start over again and start over again and start over again. And I can't even tell you how many times I moved or lost everything. It's hard on me. It's really hard. And my mom, you're not going to believe this. I wish I had my fucking phone. I would show you that, the other day, literally 2 days before I came here, I was going to the urgent care because I was having some issues with my skin condition. And as I'm sitting in the car waiting for my ex-husband to go get my insurance card, an ambulance pulls up behind us, and they literally pulled out a stretcher and lined it up with the car and put my mom on the stretcher again. And it's you can't make this shit up, It's just so fucked up, because I feel like every time that basically what I'm trying to say is that I feel like every time that something kind of starts to go right in my life, something bad has to happen that tries to throw me off. Like, my mom was literally on a fucking stretcher.
For what?
I don't know.
She was with you?
No. She lives in my building.
Oh.
So it's like I was going to the urgent care, and you know, I was in a relatively good mood about coming out here, and I was just trying to go deal with my own health stuff, and then like literally like in a fucking movie, the fucking stretcher, I took a video because I literally couldn't believe it, and I'm like this shit happens to me all the time where, you know, I feel like I have something negative happen that's trying to derail me, but I can't let that get me down. You know, you got to stay positive. You got to try to make the best out of your life.
What do you see your future looking like?
What do I see my future looking like? Hopefully happy. Hopefully, you know, sober. I want to reach 10 years sober. Spending it with people that care about me. You know, like spending out with people that care about me. Like hopefully establishing some type of career, whether it be live streaming or you know, acting or, you know, something that brings me joy, you know, because a lot of people don't really get to do that, and you know, I think, you know, I'm a special type of person. Like I you know, I'm not gonna like sit in a bank and work in a bank. Like I think that I could offer more to the world, and maybe that sounds like borderline narcissistic, but I just have so many ideas and things like that, and I dream of even, you know, working behind the scenes, like being in production or, you know, writing episodes or, you know, things like that, because I'm like, you know, the ideas that I can come up with are like endless. I could just go on and on and on and on. And it's just a talent of mine, and I guess somehow I inherited that from Ronan, and it's like, it's just my thing. Like I write poetry, you know, I just come up with really good ideas, and sometimes I don't always want to be in the spotlight. Sometimes I kind of want to let other people shine and just come up with the ideas for them. Sorry, I'm not looking you in the eyes, because if I look you in the eyes, I'm going to cry, so.
Let's talk about the house here. What do you think is going to happen over the next 6 weeks?
What do I think is going to happen in the next 6 weeks? Are
you ready to compete?
Yeah. I think so.
Are you going to try to make it to the end?
Yes. Yes.
Solid.
I mean, what? You think I'm going to drop out?
No. Any questions for me?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Go grab Freddie. Tell him to come up, please.
I hope I gave you something that was at least of a little bit of substance.
Yeah.
I fucking cried my eyes out like a fucking bitch, which I said I wouldn't do. But I'm just so tired, Sam. Who am I grabbing? Freddie?
Negative 200.
Ah!
Go grab Freddie.
I'm sorry.
It's immersion breaking.
I'm so sorry. I'll be broke by the end of it.
Yeah. I'll make sure of that.
0 fish bucks and 0 cents.
I'll help with that.
Thank you. I'm really sorry I cried in front of you.
No, stop it. Go
but
get
seriously,
Freddie.
it's like it's not your problem.
Yeah, Freddie.